Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for coming to headquarters this morning. I'm Detective Constable Teresa Curtis with the Toronto Police Sex Crimes Unit. I would like to take this opportunity to provide the media and the public with an update on the ongoing sexual assault investigation in allegations of sexual assault against Reverend Ion Pop, the priest from the All Saints Romanian Orthodox Church in Scarborough. On Friday, the 13th of September, 2013, a media release was issued by 41 Division advising that Reverend Pop had been arrested and charged with 1 count of sexual assault. Officers at 41 Division also released a photograph of Mr. Pop to the public at that time. A copy of that photograph is here to my right. As a result of that media release, police received numerous calls from the public and several complainants came forward with allegations of sexual assault against Reverend Pop. Because this investigation now involves multiple complainants and is multi-jurisdictional, the Sex Crimes Unit has taken over this investigation. Earlier this morning, Reverend Pop turned himself in at 41 Division, where he was arrested and charged with 7 additional counts of sexual assault and 1 count of forcible confinement. These new charges relate to offenses that took place between the years 2005 and 2011 and identify 7 additional complainants, all of whom are women between the ages of 24 and 43 at the time of the respective offenses. We believe that there are more complainants. As we so often explain to people, the Criminal Code of Canada defines a sexual assault as any form of unwanted contact and includes, but is not limited to, kissing, grabbing, oral sex, and penetration. I would like to encourage anyone who has had unwanted contact with Reverend Pop to come forward and contact me or my colleagues at the Sex Crimes Unit at 416-808-7474. We also believe that there may be individuals who witnessed some of these incidents. If anyone has any information regarding these offenses, I would also encourage them to contact us. In closing, I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the assistance of the community and express our sincere appreciation for those people who have come forward.
Detective, is he in custody now?
He is in custody right now, yes.
Is he appearing in court?
He will be appearing in court within the next 24 hours.
So today?
I can't say for sure. It is in progress right now. I can't say for sure with 100% certainty that it would be today, but it would be at 1911 Eglinton.
Can you tell us if these assaults all allegedly happened at the church?
I can tell you that some of them happened at the church and some of them happened elsewhere.
Where elsewhere?
In various locations.
Can you give us just an idea of what locations they would be?
They were in homes.
So can you explain the forcible confinement one? Was that in the church?
That was not at a church.
Okay, can you tell us what happened or allegedly happened?
I can't get into the details of the allegations. That goes to evidence.
What does this say about, I guess what I'm getting at is the respected member of the community, how shocking has this been to the community?
I would say that it's considerably shocking.
So do you think the releasing the photo made people feel a little braver, I guess? Because at the time we did the story, there was only the 1 complainant. What prompted people to come forward, do you think?
I think that people came forward because they felt more comfortable. There's no template for bringing forward these types of allegations. As you know, sexual assaults are underreported.
So what makes you think there are even more complainants who have not come forward?
This is an ongoing investigation, and I do believe that there are other victims, other complainants out there.
Tell us why.
Well, I can't get into the details. I don't want to elaborate because it is an ongoing investigation, but I do have reason to believe that there are other complainants.
You had also mentioned that you believe there are witnesses to these assaults. Did this happen like during church services, like during working hours?
We're basically appealing to anybody who has information that may have witnessed something, as well as people who may have allegations themselves to come forward. That's the purpose.
Do you think some people may be hesitant to come forward given his powerful position within the community?
I would say that is possible, yes.
So 7 charges and 1 forcible, 7 victims, or 7? Or how
7
many
victims.
That's total, that's including the initial victim?
That's additional victims
there are
are 7, and in total there are 8, yes,
Okay.
at present time.
All this came to light after this first initial complaint when a couple walked in and saw what was allegedly going on. Is that correct?
The subsequent complainants came forward after the initial disclosure of the allegations.
Right.
Yes,
So that initial alleged offense,
yes.
it took place in the church. Can you give us an idea of where? In a room, in the main room of the church? Where did it take place?
I don't want to get into the evidence of the details of that case.
Did they all happen in Scarborough?
No, they did not.
When you say multi-jurisdictional, what do you mean by that?
Outside the area of Toronto.
Can you specify
Durham,
that?
Durham region,
Durham region?
yes.
So it was Durham and then Scarborough, and that's all we need.
So far, yes.
And these were in people's homes, per se. Is that right?
As well as the church.
Right. But the homes were in Durham region.
Some of them were, yes.
Okay,
And it
and
was
some
just-
others were where?
Toronto.
Okay. And just the one church, and you can question the other ones were all homes? There weren't any other churches involved?
That is
or-
correct.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much.